Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, good morning, good day, good evening, and good night.
I am back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battles.
Fuck yeah!
So anyway, today I'll be ranting about something that actually happened to me. So it's more like story time than an actual rant, but you know, whatever. Call it what you will. Whatever. You can all go fuck yourselves if you've got a problem with that. But anyway, so yeah, a few days ago now, I want to say, on Monday actually, which actually, yeah, it was only a few days ago, our company threw a party. It was after Super Bowl Sunday. It was actually our Christmas party. It was a little late, but the owner said that was the least busy day, so that was our day that we got to do it. So yeah, everyone, you know, not everyone, but most of the employees and shit showed up. I'll be brutally honest, I'm not really much of a socially outgoing kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy who's perfectly, like, happy sitting in his basement alone playing video games. Which is kind of what I'm doing right now. See how that works? But anyway, so yeah, you know, I was at this party, it was fine, you know, whatever, chatting with some of my coworkers. I actually like my coworkers, though. They're pretty goddamn awesome, so, you know, it was an alright party, I guess, you know, free food and shit, so there's that. They had an open bar, which, unfortunately, I'm not quite old enough to partake in yet. It was actually funny, too, because I know you guys can't see what I look like, but I have a beard, and I actually have really long hair. I look like fucking Jesus. But, yeah, so it was funny because one of the things at the party was that you were allowed to bring a guest, you know. So there was a lot of people there who actually did not work there, but, you know, whatever. And it was funny because actually a lot of my coworkers, I guess, did not realize my age and stuff. And when I told them that they all thought I was, like, around, like, you know, like 23 or something like that, you know. And, so when I told them that, you know, I was below the drinking age, you know, they're like, why aren't you, like, drinking or anything? And I'm like, I'm not old enough yet. And they all lost their shit. It was funny. They looked at me like, wait, you're not old enough to drink? Are you kidding me? You look like you're fucking... One guy said that I look like I'm 28, and I'm like, holy shit, dude, you kidding me? Which was kind of funny, but... You know, I was like, do I really look that old with a goddamn beard? You know? Okay. By the way, I'm a master at growing beards. I did it purely as an experiment and because I'm beyond the point of giving a fuck, and shaving every day got pretty old. But, I'm actually apparently really good at growing beards, too. Which is what they all told me, too, that I got a nice beard, so that's good. But, yeah, onto the real, meat of this story here. So... You know, all my coworkers are getting drunk, you know, all that kind of shit. But then there's always that one person who gets all drunk, and I'm the kind of guy, I don't like to be the center of attention, and I don't like to be social. I'm the guy at the party who likes to sit in the corner and just pretend like I don't exist. So one of my coworkers was just trying to get me to, like, go and dance to the music or whatever that was playing, and I'm sorry, but I don't dance to crappy pop music, first of all. Second of all, dancing is something that you do when you're home alone, not in front of people, in my opinion. That's not when I dance anyway. I dance when I'm at home alone. I never dance in front of people. Yeah, so I was just like, no, I'm good, no thanks, like, I'll just stay here and eat fucking food and get even fatter than I already am, thank you. And it was kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, you know, getting pressured like that fucking pisses me off. But then after a little while, you know, we had a chat, you know. And she was obviously hammered as fuck, but, you know, she was telling me about, you know, how, you know, she's made a lot of mistakes in her life and stuff, and how, like, how me and my sister, because my sister also used to work in the same place that I work at, and how me and my sister actually reminded her of her kids, and how her kids were not, you know, outgoing and kind of shy too, you know. And she was like, you know, now my son, you know, he's outgoing and it's opened up a whole new world for him, you know. I mean, you know, that he never would have had before when he was shy, you know. And I'm like, you know, okay, you know, I was just, you know, nodding and smiling like I typically do whenever someone's talking to me. I'm just like, yeah, that's nice. And it was actually it was a very nice conversation, you know. It was really deep and moving, you know. It meant a lot to me, you know. But then it really got me thinking about, you know, how I conduct myself, you know, and the kind of character that I am. And you know what? I'm completely satisfied with my character, you know? I feel like I mean, yeah, I'm a shy guy, you know? I'm not an outgoing kind of person. I don't mind doing things like this because, you know, I'm not in front of the camera. I'm behind the scenes just playing video games. I'm not face-to-face with people. I have no problem doing stuff like this. But when it comes to face-to-face interaction, not my kind of cup of tea. But, you know what? I honestly don't mind. I like myself as a character. I like my personality. I'm not an outgoing person. I don't feel like I need a social life in order to be happy. All that matters is in the end is if you're happy with how you do things. I don't have a social life. I don't go out and hang out with friends and get drunk, you know? And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm completely 100% satisfied with just being a loner, you know? I don't mind that one bit. I mean, yeah, I don't really have anyone to talk to, but at the same time, that doesn't bother me. You know, I'm not bothered by the fact that I don't have a social life. You know, a lot of people out there, you know, they need a social life, you know? That's not me, man. I'm perfectly happy with how I am right now, you know? And in the end, that's all that matters. So, it did get me thinking about how I do things and how I don't have a social life, but you know what? I'm satisfied. I'm completely 100% satisfied with how I'm doing things, you know? I feel like at this point, a social life would just be a distraction to me. And I need to focus on, you know, getting my life together, getting my shit together. Actually, maybe passing one of my school classes one of these days, eh? That'd be nice. But, you know, it's not something that I feel like I really need, you know? I mean, I wouldn't mind having one, but I don't feel like it's necessary. I don't feel like, you know, that kind of a life is necessary. You know? I like to live as simplistically as humanly possible. I don't like to keep things complicated. I like to keep things nice and simple. I like to keep it real, you know? And I feel like having a social life like that would just complicate things. And I don't like complicated things. I get frustrated when things get too complicated. I like to coast through life and just take things chill. I like to ride the waves, you know? And, yeah, so I'm going to keep doing things how I do things because that's the way I like to do things. And I'm completely happy with doing things the way I do them. So, it's good. Anywho, that'll do it for that one. Peace out!